Hi, everyone. Welcome to session 2 of Dungeon Scrawlers actual play series for Pathfinder 2nd edition Adventure Path Spore War. Welcome back to session 2, Spore War actual play from Paizo. I'm Matt, and I'm going to be the game runner tonight. This session, we are going to run through the conclusion of our first prelude before the Spore War Adventure Path material. These are preludes that I have prepared for the players so that we can exercise their character and their rules and get used to how they interact and create a bond between characters before we launch into the 11th level start of the Spore War Adventure Path. We're going to do 1 or 2 more preludes before we start the actual Adventure Path. And before we get into player introductions, I would just like to thank our dice partners. Norse Foundry create metal, gemstone, and bone dice. They add some heft to your roll, and I'm a big fan of heavier dice, although on an appropriate play surface that won't be dented or dinged. And if you're looking for something more portable, Phoenix Dice makes amazing recycled dice, rising from the ashes like a phoenix, and they're just gorgeous dice. Both of our dice partners create amazing looking dice. They make a real impression. Links are below. I'd also like at this point to thank Paizo for their excellent Adventure Path material. It's great stuff. I recommend it heartily. Some of the best out there. I'd also like to thank Tom Cardos for maps and assets that I'm going to be using tonight, as well as the tools I use, Archives of Nethys, Dungeon Draft, Roll20 in particular. Before we get into content, now we're going to introduce the players. Lex, can you please start off by introducing yourself?
I sure can. Just making sure I was not muted this time. Hi, I'm Lex. I go by Fortivair on most of the internet, except for where I'm Lex Arts with 2 X's, like my card. I'll be playing Banda, the Elfin Dromar, Nomad Ranger, short shit on a mission. And what is that mission? Don't worry about it.
Hi, I'm Stephen Merlino. I'm a teacher and a dad and a spouse and one of the founders of Dungeon Scrawlers. You may remember Sturge from our original campaign. In this particular campaign, I'm playing Toad, an 8 charisma beardless dwarf champion whose head resembles a squished pumpkin if you look at it just right.
Hello, my name is Gwendolyn. I am also a teacher. I focus in on theater arts and English. You can find me on Instagram at CovenGwen if you ever want to talk RPGs, especially a lot of the new stuff that's coming out. And I'll be playing Briala Sparkburn, our elfie wizard. Just trying to keep her head above water right now.
Hi, I'm Par, or Mr. Par on YouTube and Twitch. I'm an occasional content creator. And today I'm playing Jadior Fellavale, a pure elf monk who was empowered by the ever so majestic alcohol miniature.
Hi, my name is Skye. I have been playing TTRPGs and stuff like that for about 7 years now. And whenever I'm not bartending, I'm also an aspiring voice actor, and I just generally have a hobby of doing weird things with my voice for fun. And I will be playing the fetchling thaumaturge Varen, who has a bit of an obsessive personality when it comes to what they're interested in.
Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. And let's launch back into it. We left off last time with the players exploring an area of Kionin, which I call the lagoons. They're beautiful, elegant, natural lakes and ponds, some less natural than others. And after a harrowing fight with a misplaced and corrupted colossal crab, the players have reached the island in the mist that is their destination. So let's launch right back into it. If we can move over to Roll20, where the players are just coming through the mists towards an island where the druidic circle of the Green Sickle is alleged to have made their home. All right. So when we left off, we had managed to split the party, which is always fun for the game runner. But they're not that far apart from each other. Let's start with you, Toad. You are, and Banda is nearby, trudging through waist-deep water. Toad, you still have water walking on, I believe. You were able to get there relatively dry.
Yep.
And you are on this small island next to the larger island, and this one has some items of note. You may recall there are these large shield-sized mushrooms, greenish yellow. There's a couple of stone items on this island. One is a tall pillar of stone that has some etches and perhaps primitive runes that you do not recognize, and the other is some sort of plinth of stone on two smaller stones, which has all sorts of stains and markings on it that you also do not recognize.
Does he see any tracks on the island that would indicate whether anyone ever goes here recently, or went here recently, or touches these mushrooms or harvests these mushrooms? Are there like mushroom stalks that have been sliced or anything?
You would immediately note, without having to make any kind of skill check, that yes, there is foot traffic here. You would even notice that it goes back and forth. People come out of the water on the side closest to the island, on the eastern side of this tiny little island. You would see that there are people, muddy footprints that go through there. It's a little bit churned up, but there's quite a bit of natural growth there as well. You don't see any signs of the mushrooms being harvested, but absolutely, people do come to this spot.
Look at these mushrooms. I don't know if I want to touch one or not. Sometimes they're not real safe. Do you recognize any of these?
Take a closer look. And Banda's gonna actually do just that. He's very carefully, so as not to disturb these mushrooms, going to try and figure out what they are. 'Cause I don't think off the top of his head they look strictly familiar. Big
Right.
shield-sized mushroom.
Do you have a relevant recall knowledge that you can try?
I mean, I've got nature.
Let's try that.
Just a 14.
Yeah. I mean, you can keep your hunch that they're not something that's familiar to you. Can you both make a perception, or sorry, an investigate check, I mean. As you're looking at these things, you do, bear with me. You do get the sense that they're extremely healthy. They're vigorously thriving here. Yeah, Stephen, your image has frozen.
I'm just wondering if you can just freeze my image there, and I'll play with the frozen image instead of. Is there any way to make me a?
We're just going to
sticker
ignore
of you.
it
Okay.
altogether. It's
Okay.
not happening. If we just deny reality, it'll be fine.
That's what I look like when I'm meditating.
I don't see investigation. May I make use of survival instead?
Yeah,
Or you-
it's basically
Perception?
Yeah, perception.
Okay.
It's an active use of perception.
Better.
And Stephen, you're rolling as well? Oh, sorry, Toad is?
Do I dare? So, nature?
No, just a perception check.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, look at that.
Oh, very nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
So for Banda, something is uncanny here, and you can't quite put your finger on it. For Toad, you squat down and look at these with interest, and you can see they're growing as you watch.
Oh, shit, these are really fast growing.
We're going to pause there, and we're going to go to the other group while you process that information. JDR, Briala, and Varen. You are... Briala's stepped onto the dock and is looking at this really quite elegant boat that's been moored carefully to the dock. And last time you did a perception check and you realized that this, in fact, is an excellent shape. It's been very well maintained. It's been carefully and recently tied to the moorage. Varen and JDR, are you staying in the water?
Vern is going to be climbing up and out, absolutely. So that's going to.
As soon as you step onto the dock, you enter into the edge of the mist. But as soon as you get to land, they become even. Oh no! And that jump means we're back from some technical difficulties. Thanks, Jason, for the fix there. All right, so Briala and Varen have just gone. Oh, sorry, Varen has just clambered onto the dock. JDR, are you staying in the water, or are you also going to try and get some dry feet?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on up.
Okay. You can share a space as long as you're not trying to share a space while fighting. It's all good. And just a reminder that when we closed last time, there were some noises that had caught your attention. And you can hear something not far away, the three of you, sort of trudging through the area just to your southeast. And you also heard momentarily something large glumping around, but that seems to have stopped. There's the creaking of wood as the boat shifts right next to you. You hear some faint rhythmic chanting somewhere. But right now, all you hear are these sedate steps.
In that case, Varen, I think, while Briala is investigating the boat, take a couple of steps to the east into the fog to see if anything unveils itself.
Wait, Varen, before you go, do you think we can convince Banda that it's okay to eat the crab? And I think we should go back for it.
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I'm allergic to shellfish. That's going to be an affair that's entirely your own prerogative.
You're so fair. I totally get it. I have a mushroom allergy, so.
If you have a mushroom allergy, weren't there mushrooms growing on?
I just assumed when you steamed it, it was gonna be fine. You know what? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It does smell amazing, even from here. There's just such a huge amount of cooked crab, just 100 feet away. It smells great.
It's also quite waterlogged at this point.
It can't be waterlogged. It's so much of it is floating above the water. No, I assure you, you can smell it, and it smells delicious.
Roll for crab check.
Yeah.
What's
I'm gonna require resist temptation to eat crab.
That's for sure a will save. Yeah, no, that's no problem.
Absolutely, of course. Would with the growths that somebody already did make a roll on the growths on the crab, correct?
Yeah. You have the
It's
strong
poisonous.
sense that it's corrupted and dangerous, and also delicious.
Understood. Oh, absolutely. Well, completely understand.
Adventurers with no sense of culinary adventure. It's tragic. All right, so you walk in a little ways. The mist is thick here. I'm revealing small areas because that's really all you can see. You can see 5 feet at best with clarity. You do see to your left a pile of fish bones and fish heads, quite a few piled up. Clearly someone's been doing some fishing off the dock. You see a small fence intertwined with vines and thick grasses around you, and a path.
No, I don't think it would be too intelligent to move forward without the other two, but at the very least we can scout a few feet ahead.
You see the looming shapes, perhaps, of just the edge of some trees. The dark shape through the mists, that's all. You assume they're trees.
Now, how close are the sounds of the steps? Out of curiosity.
It's hard to say. Sometimes fog muffles sound a little bit. It might be 30 feet away, perhaps a little further, if the mist is indeed.
Good to know. All right. Briella, is there anything that you found in the boat?
Just a well taken care of boat. Seems to be just nice. Whoever came here didn't have any problem with the crab, it seems. Yeah, seems like whoever's here, alive and well, and maybe still a fundamental person. And I'll cast Detect Magic just to see in a 30-foot, just because I can't see it, is there magic, the presence of magic within 30 feet of me? And does that look like that's the fog? Is the mist the magic?
Right.
Great.
Yep. So there is magic nearby. You're unable to, within the range, you're unable to pinpoint exactly. It seems like it's everywhere, to a certain extent. But I would describe it, even with just a simple detect magic cantrip, it seems like it's faint.
Cool.
And you get a strong, if you spend a little bit of time sort of focusing in on where it's coming from, the sail of the boat is magical.
Oh. Okay, great. I'll tell my two compatriots that, and tell them the faint magic in the distance.
Very strange.
And out of curiosity, now that Varen is aware of that, would I be able to use my oddity identification on these two magical effects to determine if they twist minds or fight against fortune or reveal any secrets of any sort?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
Wonderful.
It's a roll?
It is not a roll, but it does add it does give me the ability to use occultism if I were to roll an identify magic or recall knowledge, and then it gives me a +2 circumstance bonus for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the additional information is free of rolling. I'm going to post that here as well.
Thank you.
Of course.
So you become aware, you can immediately determine, and And you don't need to make a roll. You can make a occultism check. Okay. So yeah, there is no such qualifiers with respect to either magical effect that are pointed out to you. And you can detect magic at will as well, right?
Yes, Vern can.
Because I think rather than have it described to you by Briala, Varen would have to
Use a
become
use
directly aware of it.
Mhm. So to use detect magic themselves and then do that. Understood.
That's right.
Understood.
But no,
absolutely
they don't
do
seem to be of that nature.
that. Understood. Good to know.
All right. So you are moving carefully. Let's go back to Toad and Banda. You notice that your companions are moving off the dock. You can see that they're fading into the mists off in the distance. Is there anything that you would do seeing that?
Yep. Hey, stay put. Stay in sight so we can catch up.
Hey, what if you go with them and I figure out what the heck this is?
Well, you see how they're growing real fast? Those
Yeah, I
these-
see it now.
Yeah, I don't know. They I don't know. What do you want to figure out? You gonna touch them? If you do, I want to get far away.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
I got this kit here, these files, gonna take a little sample, see what I can find out about it.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over here on top of the water and stand. Rachel, I keep an eye on both of y'all.
So
Go ahead.
there's a thing I can do with my alchemical crafting. I can identify an alchemical. It says identify alchemy. I don't know if these count as an alchemical item, but I would like to find out if they do. It'll take me 10 minutes to figure out, though.
That is a long time to be sitting here while your companions are
Yeah.
exploring further into the island. So it's up to you if you start that process.
Would it be possible for me to take a sample to identify later?
Absolutely.
Cool. Then I will do that instead.
So
Because
you
I
take
don't think the rest of them are going to stop there.
They don't seem inclined to wait for your scientific inquiries. You're using a sharp knife to cut a wedge out of one of these mushrooms?
I'm actually making use of a stick to kind of try and get some of the underside of the mushroom, if it's got any spores or anything, and just stick that in a file.
The moment you touch that mushroom, it releases a cloud of yellow spores.
Ah, shit.
In
I'm holding my breath.
In a thick cloud. And so you hold your breath, and the mushroom actually closes like an umbrella after releasing the cloud and pulls down about half of its height to protect itself, it would seem. You now have a very yellow stick.
You okay? You look,
But just the stick, not me.
No, you just haven't noticed that yet. You turn around when Toad speaks, and Banda appears to you, Toad, completely yellow on one side. The front side, if it matters.
Yeah, you look kind of yellow now. Like, I don't know, one of those,
Doesn't say a word, just walks straight into the water and
kind of look like a mime.
It doesn't come off right away.
Oh no.
Oh, there is going to be scrubbing involved. I'm not.
I understand.
Yeah.
There's a few minutes of scrubbing while other things are happening elsewhere, and you still have an entirely new visage to present. It's like, we're not talking yellowish. It's a bright yellow.
Like safety yellow. Nobody will run you down on the
So
carriage
it's
road.
less that it's.
To be clear, though, you did inhale a little bit before you held your breath, and it didn't seem to affect you in any adverse way.
Okay. So this yellow is because I'm covered in these spores, not so
Correct.
much that it caused me to turn yellow.
Correct. Yeah, no, they're physical spores on your, and they're
Cool.
you are getting them off, but it's going to take you 20 minutes to scrub them all off.
I just want them to a point where I'm not risking kicking them up as I'm moving around.
No, they
is the big
don't seem
thing.
to be generating more clouds of spores as you
Okay.
continue with them. Getting them wet seems to have helped in terms of getting them off, but it's just a time-consuming process. You might
Cool.
have to just tolerate it for now. Up to you.
It's fine as long as they're not like. He's gonna scrub his face very clear, like very well. The rest
Sure.
of him, you know, whatever.
Okay. Toad, are you heading to the pier?
I don't want to leave Banda out of my sight, and I don't want to leave Dior and the rest out of my sight. So I'm gonna stay here till the yellow lady gets, or yellow guy, yellow mister, stops scrubbing.
Right.
You look kind of like
Ooh,
one of those yellow mimes. You
where
know,
did Banda go?
I accidentally put myself under this
into the dark.
stuff,
into the fog.
Help! And I can't get him. Oh, there he is.
Ah,
I was just trying to set him on that square.
that's fine. All right, so you're in the water scrubbing. Toad, you're trying to keep sight on both groups.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you're succeeding because where are the rest of you going?
Hey, you.
Loren and Jadior and Briala. We're going back to you.
Unless anybody else wants to move forward, I think that Varen would not move too much farther into the mist than this. At least until we have all of us present.
Sorry. I'll take the lead if you're feeling a little cautious.
Please be my guest. I likely can't take hits. I likely can't take hits as well as you. So.
Okay.
That sounds great. Let us know. Jay, you feel kind of wrong. I'm reaching out to touch you, and you seem different. You're shorter now.
I'm taking the lead, but I'm sort of staying in that same space as you guys. But
So what happens is the steps didn't really get a lot louder, but a full-sized male bull elk walks into your sight and just stops and looks at Jadior, having taken a step forward, and just stares at you.
I'm just staring back. Jadior is just confused.
Fair.
What?
It does not seem frightened of you at all.
Here.
Just be clear, Toad cannot see the elk.
Does it look okay? Does it like look healthy as we're kind of like looking at it? Does it like, do we see like fungus coming out of its eyes or something like really
It
obvious?
looks
Or, like...
to be in the pinnacle of elk health.
Oh, okay.
Is this a druid thing? Are you a druid?
The elk either doesn't understand because it's an elk or doesn't respond.
Because they could be a jerk.
Yeah, let's do detect magic and see if there's anything magical coming off of this elk.
Post detect magic just so that
There we go.
for anyone else.
There we go.
So the presence of magic is what you determine. And at this point, you've already detected that there is magic present.
Yes, I can, however, ignore the presence of magic that I'm already aware of.
Okay.
So if it is new magic that is present with this elk.
You don't detect any new magic.
Wonderful, good. So this is just it's just an elk.
Or it's a natural form of a druid.
That is true.
I think there's only one way to go about this, JD or Varen. Hi, I'm so sorry. I actually needed to pick up some tea, and I found that I'll hold up the sopping wet bag. I need maybe some fresh stuff that I'm working with a lady. She's kind of whatever. But I really need some fresh
The elk-
tea. Can you help me get there? Can you help guide
Without
me?
pomp or circumstance, the elf turns and wanders away.
Oh,
That was quite rude.
So it's either just an elk that is an elk, or it's a very rude druid.
All right, well,
That's fascinating.
I think we figured that out. Let's just keep going then, and I'll wander in because I'm like, it's totally safe.
oh,
All right.
That's
not what that-
Yep.
Why would a
Toad.
normal elk? An elk would be the first thing attacked here.
You lose sight of them.
ooh.
Oh no.
Got something to tell you. Might be important.
At this point, it's even hard to hear them.
Ah,
Oh.
let's go, yellow boy.
Ah, come on. City folk.
You might have a kidney problem, I think. You're turning yellow all over.
Oh,
That'd be my liver. That'd
Oh,
be
it's
my
the
liver.
maybe.
It's just the
Or it could be a
spores.
kind of sporific paint.
maybe scurvy.
Oh, scurvy. Jaundice? Yes.
Jaundice is your liver.
So Toad and Banda, do you follow?
Yeah, you
At least
coming,
coming in
Panda?
closer.
Move,
Yeah.
move your tokens to where you would approach,
1, 2,
because
3.
something else fun is about to occur.
Oh dear. Oh me, oh my.
Just climbing up on whatever I have just climbed up on. I don't know. I can't see. It's dark.
Oh, is that where you meant to go?
Yes, I was right next to whatever that green stuff
That's-
was.
That's fine. That's fine.
That's the lower jaw of a huge serpent. It's yawning at the moment, so you just stepped right into its mouth. What do
Banda,
you do?
you walk into a vegetable garden in a slightly
Ooh.
raised bed through a fence, a carefully tended fence, and you are standing amongst some tomatoes, which you have
Mm.
partially squished as you walk forward in obscured vision. Varen, you hear the galomping resume with a sudden intensity, and a giant polar bear-sized weasel suddenly comes face first out of the mist right at you
Ooh.
and jumps on you.
Can I do a reflex check to dodge the weasel?
No. What's
Oh,
your armor
no.
class?
17.
All right.
Riala rushes in and Varen pays the price.
Oh no.
The weasel misses you, alarmingly.
All right.
Skids past you and turns around and is looking right at you, and then seems to notice the others and looks at each of you without fear or aggression, other than, the fact that it just tried to pounce on you.
I think Jadior just shifts himself so he's in front of Varen and sort of puts two hands up like, let's be calm. We're not here to do anything. We're just here for missions we've been sent on, like this message cylinder, and I'll hold it up.
All right. So you speak in soothing tones, you hold out your hands, and you say some specific words.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything?
Sure.
Varen's going to go down on one knee and kind of look, not at the weasel so much as at the shadow of the weasel, and say, would you happen to be a resident of this place? Would you be able to potentially lead us through to anybody that we might be able to speak to if you yourself cannot speak?
Riala?
I cast telekinetic hand and I'm like kind of scratching. I'm scratching the weasel, like maybe behind the ears or something like that. Like very, very gentle, very ginger, But I'm like my hands off down to my side, so it's like it's a phantom hand kind of coming in, just some light scratching,
I see magic happening.
you
I'm just
go.
like,
Going back to the weasel, the scritches seem to have an effect.
Hey, buddy. Hi.
And
Hello.
but the weasel doesn't know where the scritches are originating. and sees Jadior with the hands up
No.
and just headbutts Jadior with more force than you would welcome, and just smack, like you have to take a step back, just smacks its head right into you.
Oh, it likes
and then
you.
just waits.
I think that was a love cast right there. It just wants to snuggle.
It
No,
didn't feel like a love tap.
Okay, well, look, I'm gonna try some elf talk.
Hold on, Toad. Jadior, what do you do immediately?
What do I do immediately?
Yes, you've been headbutted by this weasel. I mean, giant, colossal weasel. You have a moment. What do you do?
I'm not gonna retaliate. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna exercise self-control.
All right, the weasel is not satisfied by that.
Oh
And
no.
engages in a grapple and tries to push you down.
Jesus.
Oh, see. Like bites on him and twists, or
Nope.
Oh dear.
oh,
Oh
You
dear.
can still roll a nat 20. There's still a chance.
Oh no. The
You
weasel
are
wants the stretches,
immediately-
dude.
What do I roll?
You don't roll anything.
Okay.
You are fully entangled in a weasel that is trying to force you to scratch behind its ears. And you are not cooperating, so the weasel is basically pinning you to the ground with its head and rubbing its ears one after the other against you.
What?
yep.
Jadior, pet
I-
the ears.
Does this look like it? It looks cute from the outside, but I'm feeling actual like massive pressure on my body as I'm pressed to the ground.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. It's not hurting you, it's not biting you, but it is definitely not asking for the affection that it desires. And whatever you may feel about that, in this moment,
I think.
you are boring the weasel.
Yeah,
And-
I do think JDR is like. I think at this point I'm getting pressed down on, so I'm like I'm trying, but I'm just like I am pinned down, so I'm just like.
You're trying to scratch the ears?
Yeah.
All right. So it does that for a second, then sits sort of slinks away sideways, looks at you, makes a couple clicking noises, and then bounds off into the mists.
Why?
Doctor, you made a friend. Nice work.
Yeah, that was, you know, weasels have a gland at the back end of their whole body. Sometimes it leaves a scent trace when they like you a lot. You might want to check because it's a real strong smell.
No, I think
Thank you
it's
for
fine.
informing me of that.
What?
yes,
No.
there is a strong residue of weaselness in the.
Yeah, that
On
means
JDR.
he likes you.
Toad, do you have a history with weasels? If you know that information.
Oh, I spent a lot of time in the woods. I meet a lot of trappers, and they, you know, they show me that stuff.
Fascinating.
Oh, Panda's moving.
For clarification, he is moving very carefully this time. I'm just moving that token over.
Fair enough.
He's like moving half speed and just very cautiously picking his way forward in the general vicinity of the voices of his.
Did you grab any tomatoes when you had the chance?
I mean, I peeled the tomatoes off of me that I smushed.
Do you try the tomatoes?
Oh no.
Not yet.
Oh no.
It's gonna make you
They're
big.
gonna go in my pocket.
Tomato soup.
You have about a pint of crushed tomatoes.
Hmm.
Oh, well, where's that? Banda? Banda, where are you? I hear you.
Over here. I
What'd
think
you
there's
see?
a bush.
Oh, yeah, I see a
it's
bush. Okay, there we are, all together.
Got some tomatoes. It's just a jar of tomatoes.
You
You
can
know-
see that the area in front of you is clearly more traveled, packed earth. And it's just there are tracks everywhere, human and not human.
Mm.
And some beautifully tended here, these are flower gardens.
Mm.
And they're absolutely gorgeous.
Any of those mushrooms around any place?
You see no mushrooms.
I don't know about this. Maybe this island isn't infected, but we were over on that little island and it had some big mushrooms. You might notice Bonda's a little bit different color right now. That's because she was doing some kind of thing, jostled a mushroom, and it made her yellow.
Varen, you would be the only one who would see that at this moment. but you can see it clearly.
Varen was actually about to mention that, and would it be like a nature check or like a medicine check to see like what kind of spores these might be, or?
It's a nature check to determine what kind of spores they might be or any qualities about the spores themselves. It's a medicine check to see whether they're having any adverse impact.
Ooh, we're gonna go with nature here, I think.
Well, maybe I'll do a little,
21.
what you call it, medicine check.
It's a good result. You do confirm that they're spores, and they don't seem to be. And with the medicine check to complement it, I would say that they don't seem to be doing any harm. They don't seem to be immediately rooting and sprouting as mushrooms or anything like that.
You know, Bonda, what would be real nice, I think, would you mind going back to the mushrooms with my gloves and just putting them on and touch the mushroom so I could have some gold gloves? I think that would look real nice on my kit. And you're already yellow, so it hardly matter, right? Or maybe you could back up to it and do it backwards, and then the backside would be yellow too, and you'd be the same all over everything. No?
You can have a yellow stick. You can have some of the yellow off of this stick.
Oh, well, no, that's not the same. But, you know, if you think you might want to be, okay, never mind.
It doesn't seem like you're in any particular danger at the very least, so.
Not at the moment, nah.
Well, would you like a little bit of a cleanup? I'd be happy to see if I could help a little bit.
Scrubbing didn't do much.
I cast Prestidigitation, and I clean you off in sections.
Magically, you are able to clean the spores off fairly easily.
Peace.
Yeah, wizard.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, no, I hate being dirty. So
You can also get the tomato stains off her boots.
do you want the tomato stains on your boots?
Gives a character.
I think they're a character, and oh, JDR, where'd you go? I gotta get the weasel musk off of you. I'll just start wandering into the.
Aggressive use of prestidigitation.
Show your voice off to the side. I'm not over there.
You hear the chanting stop.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
dear. Oh dear.
Should I get everyone's attention? I have a spell that will let me. Everyone within 500 feet of me would be able to hear me.
Hey, no.
Does it sound like what does it sound like what elves would sound like if they're all chanting together? I assume that dwarves all chanting together would sound different than a bunch of elves chanting together.
It sounds like one human or elf chanting. It does
okay.
not sound familiar to you as a dwarf.
Okay, it's not choral.
No.
Right. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna say this once.
Bear with me. Yep. Good.
Y'all druids had better not be dead, firstly. And secondly, whatever's going on with those mushrooms, please don't be like that crap.
You see the front of a stone and wood building. It's actually quite elegant the way that it's sort of cobblestone construction with green vines holding it together almost instead of mortar. It's quite unique. You've never seen anything quite like this, and you're still 5 feet away from it. You can only faintly see it. But yeah, you speak those words, and you hear someone walking around inside the building.
Varen's gonna walk up and knock on the door.
Okay. You hear someone say, "Hang on."
They've been sent by the Magister, if that helps.
Hang on.
Alright. Alright. Varen just kind of twiddles their thumbs.
There's movement for a moment or two. Are the rest of you staying where you're indicated?
I'm looking to see where the door is. that he's talking about?
It's
Up
just
here.
adjacent to Varen. There's
Oh,
a
I see it.
door.
I see it.
I'll,
Yeah,
I'll move
maybe-
to one of Varen's sides.
I'll be prestidigitating your back. I'm like, okay, I got most of it off. It's really in deep. I don't I can help more later, I think.
I think JDR turns to you. You did this.
It is my fault. Yeah, I feel bad. Do you want money? Would that make you feel
The
better?
door opens.
Why, yes.
Okay, I'll throw you a gold coin. Oh, it's dark. I forgot the fog. That didn't hit you, right?
No, it went nowhere near them.
Oh, wonderful.
I'll find that
you
later.
You see an elfin druid type dress come out, open the gate, and come out. What?
As I was saying earlier, I have been sent by the Magister to the Green Sickle, and I don't know why he sent me. This letter's a whole lot of nothing. I can hold it out.
All right. And he opens it. Pulls out a 2-page letter written on fairly elegant parchment, and 20 gold coins tumble out when he empties it, which gave it the heft that you were wondering about.
Fascinating.
Oh, sorry. This is the Magister, right? Right. Sorry.
Yeah, this is the Magister. Yeah,
Yeah.
different-
Sorry.
Yeah.
So he opens the note and he reads it, and he's like, "Does he anywhere in here say what he wants?"
I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. The old man he's reached the point where his mind is starting to go. I don't even know if he knows what he wants anymore.
Uh-huh. Well, it could be one of 3 different things, I figure. Mm-hmm. Yep. Do you want me to guess?
What are those 3 things? Maybe
Um,
that would provide a clue for me.
The Magister sent all of you?
No, he just sent me.
I was going to say, this is most unusual. All right, well,
I know what I'm here for if it helps.
he passes you the note back, Varen. It says, "Come on in. We'll try and figure out what he might want. What do you want?"
Serthal sent me. Said he worked out some sort of trinket scheme with all.
Oh yeah.
I'm just here to do the pickup.
Yeah, that's easy enough. Serthal always provides payment in advance. Did Serthal provide payment? There was a lockbox and a key that was provided to you along with the map.
Oh, that's probably what this is.
Ah, yeah. Well, come on in. So that
Yeah, I'm
wait a
glad
minute.
I didn't know that.
Neither the Magister nor Serthal would send so many people. This is
I'm not with them. We just happen to
we're
be
kind
heading
of-
over here.
Oh,
We're
we
kind
just
of
happened to be
together,
on the
right?
way.
So,
In the loosest sense of the word, I
I
suppose.
can't do all of this at once. Look,
why
But
don't you
take your
just?
time. I'm not in a rush.
Yeah,
We're not in a rush.
I'm in the middle of a complicated ritual. These things, I'm probably gonna have to restart anyways.
Is it
In the
for a
mean-
fungus
Once
crab?
things get out of sync, everything has to be repositioned.
Could we potentially do something about the fog in the meantime? It's quite hindering, potentially.
No.
All right.
Better question. You know the other boat at the other dock?
No. I mean, there's often boats there, but not specifically.
Yeah, okay.
Let's do this. Why don't we all go inside? We'll have some tea, and each of you can tell me why you're here. Interrupting my solitude. I mean, those of you, no offense to Serthal or the Magister, you're welcome, of course, but I get the sense that not all of you here are on behalf of Serthal and or the Magister. Did Serthal and the Magister, like, coordinate this?
I've never heard of Serthal,
So no. Okay. Well, tea then.
Tea sounds good.
And he let's reveal the whole building because there's no reason not to. But you don't see it all at once, of course. But he takes you through, and there's a placid little garden and reflecting pond all within. And he comes in and sits. Let's see if we can get him in a square. Nope, can't. Cannot. And you can all come into the garden, and he goes and he makes some tea, and you've got about 8 minutes before that's done. Is anyone doing anything in the meantime in terms of exploring the place, or are you staying in the garden?
Toad is gonna go kind of watch him make tea, and he's gonna just watch what he's putting in there. You know, what kind of stuff.
He gently pushes Briella aside because you're where he would be making tea.
Sorry.
And he takes out a variety of powders into a large pot over a carefully stoked stove where he puts a few tinder branches in, and they rekindle to life, and he boils water and adds a variety of herbs directly into a teapot, and over the course of 8 minutes he produces 6 different cups, and he pours the tea, and you can smell immediately this is extremely aromatic. You get hints of spices as well as a traditional elven tea, a little bit unusual, and some undernotes you don't immediately identify. You can roll knowledge nature if you wish to learn more about that, or recall knowledge nature.
Yeah, I'll do that. How'd I do?
Great. Just fantastic. Briella, you're also there. You can roll as well.
Sure, I'm sure my +2 is really gonna.
Yikes.
Absolutely excellent. There are things in the tea.
I probably can't smell them because of the spores.
Yeah, I guess you would. No, you've been cleaned. I think you're fine.
Okay.
Natural.
Oh,
one.
right. Prestidigitation.
Cool.
Oh, that's the tea I'm looking for. They're my lady, the lady noble. You probably know her, celibacy. You know.
Lady Ianara Selaval.
Yes, she asked me to go and pick up some tea from her for her. That she had ordered.
That's
and paid for.
nonsense. That's absolute nonsense.
Well, that makes sense knowing her.
I have sent her 3 parcels of this tea. She's only paid once, and you're here to tell me that she wants me to send it again?
Hey, quick! I'll pull up the soggy wet one. I found this at the bottom of a broken boat.
Oh,
Does
yeah.
this look like something that you did? Maybe someone got smashed by a giant crab outside covered in fungus? Sir or madam, what is your name?
Oh, are we doing introductions then? My name is Cedric. Cedric the Far-Seeing.
Clearly
Not
not
in this
far
fog,
seeing
not.
right off the front door. Both got smashed and they left a leg.
One doesn't give oneself one's own nicknames.
Okay. Well, yeah. Also, we found this. He holds up the leg that was in the boat. You see, I was sent out here from Commander Verrill, and he said there's nobody heard nothing from you guys for a long time. I think it's because you got a problem with the crabs in the water, and nobody gets out of here.
There is the big crab. You should be careful of the big crab, but it's not really a danger.
Oh, the big crab is dead.
Not anymore.
Attacked every boat it saw.
All right, so what? So it attacks a boat.
Is there
Dead everyone in it?
how do you
Is this guy a druid?
sense motive?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
check?
Yeah, what's the
Who the hell is this guy?
Let's do this conversationally, I think, because
Okay.
so the crab attacked people in the boat and the boat.
Yep.
Stay in the boat.
Mhm.
The crab won't pinch you
Oh, it
if you're
smashed
in
the
the boat.
It smashed the boat first. You know, it's infected with a whole bunch of fungus. It's not a regular crab no more. You should go look.
Oh, you ain't even gotta look at. I pulled this out of it. Showing him
Oh,
the
yeah.
file of
what did you show?
the file of spores from the crab
Oh, yeah,
itself
okay.
that I collected.
All right. Well, he'll take a look at that. Cedric seems unconvinced. Yep, Cedric definitely seems unconvinced. Yeah. Anyways, you were saying, I think, sir, Commander Veril Morven sent you?
That's right. He's worried nobody's heard from you for a long time.
Well, that is bizarre because we have been sending emissaries.
That's what we're trying to tell you. They're not making it. They're getting eaten up and stuff.
I don't understand why you would consider a 3-foot wide crab to be a problem.
It's not 3 feet. No.
3 foot.
Oh,
3
it's,
foot
it's
crab.
much
You think it's 3
larger
foot?
than.
Closer to 10 feet.
It was like 12 feet wide, wasn't it?
Yeah, something
yeah.
like
So bigger, yeah, 12 to 15 feet wide, yeah.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
one was big.
So what? And I'm still injured.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This
Covered in blood.
is not a 3-foot crab pinch.
Reluctantly, he starts to think that maybe something might... I mean, he's predisposed to be trusting of the commander anyways, and anyone that's sent on... if he believes that the commander actually sent someone with a slightly squished pumpkin head.
Toad literally has a leg in his
See what
hand. The
happened
guy's
to my
like,
head? The crab pinched my head. That's what happened.
But yeah, he seems to be starting to put things together. I'll give you that for free. And then he's like, huh. Well, that would explain a few things, I guess. Anyways, he passes the tea out. May as well drink the tea while it's hot. And he sips the tea.
Have you noticed the big mushrooms on the little island with the altar?
No.
That's because there's fog. So if you go out there, you'll see them. They're big. They're not natural, really. Well, I guess, did we decide they were natural? What did Bonda think?
They seemed out of place for certain and not native to this area for sure. He says, well, it would be Chandra or Fump who would have been there last, I think.
Okay.
What? You're the only one here?
No, we're a circle of druids. It's hard to make a circle with just one druid.
no.
Yeah,
It
then
is-
what's this about solitude?
Well, this is my house and my garden, and I was...
Do we see?
The
a ritual
tomatoes
require...
yours too?
I beg your pardon?
The tomatoes, those yours too?
No, those are not mine. Those are Chandra's.
Okay. Then don't worry about it.
So you haven't noticed any mushrooms and fungus here on this island?
Well, no, I definitely have, but not on the little island. If you were talking about the same island,
Yep.
the sanctuary stone.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I've never noticed any mushrooms there in particular.
Oh, you can't miss them
Big
now.
shield size.
Yeah.
Oh, so definitely not that size. No.
Yeah.
I guess I should go look at, but
Why
I'm
don't
not going to drink my tea cold. And he continues sipping. But I'll come. You can show me these things, and I'm curious about them now.
you- Yeah.
So, am I straight then that the Magistrate Ilrinwen Feiladar and Commander Veril Morven and Lady Ianara Selaval have all asked for different reasons to send the 5 of you? Is that correct?
Yep.
Seems that way.
It seems that way, yes.
Okay.
seems that way.
I've actually got a message cylinder for you from Lord Illyrian Valthorn.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna be good.
all right. Out with it then.
Do you want me to read the message, or
Well, do you want to pass
Oh,
me
yeah.
the message?
Read it out
read
loud.
me the message?
Go ahead, read
I'm,
it out loud.
I'm the recipient. You decide how it goes, I suppose.
you can have it? It is a little dirty. I got tackled by a giant weasel earlier.
Weasel.
Oh, yes, that will happen. He's harmless.
I wouldn't necessarily say he was harmless. He did try to attack me earlier.
He's mostly
Use
harmless.
his teeth.
The story keeps changing, and I don't know if I like it.
You'll know if a weasel doesn't like you.
Yeah, I agree. Let me have this message. Your name?
Me? I'm J.D.O. Felivale.
Cedric. I would
Nice
say
to meet you.
pleased to meet you, but I'm not sure the message will be one I'm pleased to receive. And you hand him the message?
I hand him the message.
Okay, he unscrews the top. 20 gold pieces fall out, which explains the weight of it. He pulls out a 2-page letter, and he reads it carefully, sipping his tea. Does everyone else accept tea, or are you rudely rebuking his offer of tea?
Vren is going to sniff it first and see if there's anything about the tea that is modified.
Same.
It is definitely modified tea in the sense that it's not like any other tea you've ever sniffed.
Understood. Would it be a
Is it
nature
poisonous?
check or a perception check?
You can do either.
Either. We're gonna do perception, I think.
What's everyone else doing? Oh,
I
Yeah,
drink it.
Sorry.
okay.
Ooh, perception. Sure. Just gonna take a look, and he
You
was.
can get a +5 to your perception, Toad, because you're drinking it.
Oh yeah, 30.
There you go.
At present, Bond is just holding it for warmth.
Yeah. Yala?
Yeah, I'll do a medicine check to to assuage my fears.
I trust my elders implicitly.
23.
It doesn't seem... It seems unusual, but it doesn't seem immediately to be concerning.
Understood.
Cool. I take a drink of it.
And JDR?
Yeah, Vren's gonna take a
I
sip.
drink it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not investigating at all.
Yep. All right. The only thing you get, those of you who got above 25, is that there are hints of mushroom in the tea on top of the spices and the natural tea leaves.
I'll only
What?
take that one sip, and then I'll be done.
Yeah, it's invigorating. You enjoy it. It's flavorful. It tastes good. It's warm. But yeah, once you get this full sense of it, there's a strong mushroom, earthy flavor to it.
Wow, you got it.
Great. I'll stop drinking mine as well.
Yeah,
+5.
also stops drinking. Yep.
So
I drink the whole thing.
Those of you who have had a light amount, JDR, drinking it, you're the only one who I think drinks the whole thing, and you feel absolutely invigorated, as if you've rested.
Well, quite a kick to it.
Quite.
Yeah.
Cedric, I noticed there's some mushroom in it. What kind of mushroom?
There's actually a variety of mushrooms, but if you may, if you could just wait a moment. He finishes reading the letter.
Oh.
He puts the letter down on the table. He says, "You can tell Lord Valthorn and any of the Valthorn that the answer is no. The answer has always been no, and the implied threats are not welcome. And if he wants to speak to me about it in person, he can come visit the isle he wants so badly."
Ooh, drama.
And he doesn't touch the gold coins that fell on the ground.
Yeah, if you're not gonna have them, can I?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Vren is also going to go to grab a couple of the coins.
Okay.
I mean, if you're not taking the money.
Hey,
And
hey, hey.
he's just fully facing JDR and not paying attention to anyone else after delivering the response.
I think JDR keeps eye contact, but in his head is like, why did you do this to me, Valthorn?
Yes.
It's just like, my apologies for delivering such unpleasant news.
I'm gonna go get some air, and Briella will head out and start skulking the grounds, is now deeply mistrusting, and will start like kind of wandering about, just
All right.
gonna get some air. And
Yep. He doesn't object.
Yep.
But he's still facing off against JDR as if, all the other requests can be dealt with in due course, but here's someone who just delivered an unwelcome message and he's waiting to see what happens next. He seems to be thinking that you're going to do something next.
No. I'm going to say, you know what? I think it's best that I write down your reply and get to delivering that message as soon as possible.
Did he not tell you what was in the message?
No.
Truly? All right. Well, my message is simply no. And if he wants to discuss it, he can come here and discuss it in person. You're welcome to stay for tea. I hold you no grudge if you're not here to press the issue further.
Of course not. How? I would never dare to threaten an elven elder such as yourself.
He refills your tea with a smile. What is everyone else doing? Briella stepped outside.
I believe that the Banda and Varen split the gold between themselves. Yeah.
I firmly got that impression. You could take 10 gold each.
Wonderful. And then after that, by the time that interaction between Jadior and the druid has been concluded, Varen is just going to say, now you said that there were 3 potential things that the Magister Felidar might have been in search of. What might those 3 options be? I could potentially offer my own knowledge on the matter as well.
Well, he's either after some moon blossom tea, which he has ordered in the past, or he's after some trinket we can create, but which one I don't know. Or he's wanting me to visit again to see if I can help him.
I don't believe that it would be you going out of your way to visit him, just because he doesn't really leave his tower anymore. I would imagine probably the tea more than anything else.
You can make a roll to see if you recognize the name of Moon Blossom Tea.
Absolutely. What would that be?
It's recall knowledge based on either primal lore or nature. Oh.
I've got academia and esoteric, so I'm just going to go with nature.
Rolling?
Yes, it did roll. So that was a 15 for nature.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed that.
No worries.
All right. You've heard of
I'm
it?
dropping some Eves, so.
Oh, and you're rolling as well?
Just dropping some Eves over there.
Yeah. Oh, got it. Yeah. So you've heard the name, Varen, but you don't remember any of its effects. Band, on the other hand, knows that it's used in divination type rituals and aids in divination. Do you share that?
All remarks on this, some fancy stuff.
Yeah. Varen already essentially flipped a coin and hyperfixated on the tea and made that decision. So
yeah, fair enough.
They're still going to they're still going to commit to the idea that it's probably the tea.
Yeah. So he says that would. Did he send the 150 gold?
He didn't send me with anything. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you.
I would expect nothing less. It's quite a costly tea to make.
It is good to know. I will, well, on my way back, I suppose I'll
I
communicate.
would do 100 gold for the Magister.
I will communicate that with him as well. He unfortunately did not send me with any funds.
Right. I'm sure he'd reimburse you.
Unfortunately, I don't personally have that level of funds on my person.
Oh,
So,
really? Okay.
yes.
I normally don't travel with less than that, but suit yourself.
I'm so glad to hear that you have access to such a broad financial capacity.
He genuinely doesn't seem to think it's a lot of money.
He's a very
Good to
bad
know.
druid. He's not living off the land, harmony in the land. He's like 100 gold, easy. That's commoner.
Right, but what you recall is he also seems to undersell below value almost everything that he sells. It's not quite clear what's going on here.
That's what the snooping's for.
Yeah. So we'll get to the snooping in a minute.
I remember Toad had asked what kind of mushroom was in the tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said a mixture, a variety.
Right. And then he changed the subject.
Oh dear. Yep. Toad, by the way, went outside because he's not going to let that waifish airhead go out there alone.
Fair. Bear with me 1 second.
No worries.
Yo, what? Hey, you. Where you going all alone in the fog? Not a good idea.
Oh, hey, Toady.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical about kind of getting in close to you. This all reeks of mushroom, if I dare say. And I'm kind of tired of having my chain kind of jerked around. You know what I mean? I go to get the tea. There's the weird tea, the mushrooms, a giant crab. Something bad's happening here. And
yeah,
me oh my, if I don't figure it out.
He didn't want to describe the mushrooms much that I asked about. He just changed the subject real quick.
No, I think he's infected.
Oh my God.
Did you drink the tea?
Oh, I had a tiny little sip just to see what it was.
So did I.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad, but...
No, I loved it, actually. It was really good.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll keep your company here out in the woods.
Hey, thanks. Hopefully we can find some more weasels to befriend.
Oh. Yeah, that's all.
All right. JDR? You... sorry, Briala, you walked right up to the elk who's sitting there munching grass on the edge of the island.
Oh, hey, buddy.
And it just sort of looks up at you and then resumes eating.
Okay.
Doesn't seem at all phased.
Doesn't seem to be mushroom enhanced, so he's not... No. He doesn't seem to be doping, so let's just keep going.
Definitely not doping. You guys wander around the back of the house, and you cut... Whoa.
Oh!
Ruh-roh.
Dear. Oh, I'm seeing mushrooms in my
Hey, what's this?
Great big tree.
Oh, that's not a tree.
What's next to the tree?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear, dear. Oh,
there are some very large mushrooms.
Hey! What do we do?
Is there evidence of any of these being harvested?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Is this the good mushroom or is this the bad mushroom you were talking about? Does this look like crab mushroom?
This is a different kind of thing.
The same, different one, yeah. Would I have a nature chance to recognize anything? I mean, these are nothing like anything I would probably ever have seen.
No, you have never seen anything like this, but you can do a knowledge nature, yep.
Can I do like a help action?
Is that a person?
Yep.
Oh, and then maybe that's Chandra. Hey, Chandra, is that you?
Do you see a person?
Make your check while this person walks up.
21.
Okay. These mushrooms are, as with the others, growing before your very eyes.
Oh, dang, you're gonna go to the
sky. And this
sky.
person who walks forward is carrying a big sheaf of harvested mushroom frond, or cap, I should say.
Okay.
Mostly the gills from underneath.
Oh, interesting.
So, hi, you Chandra?
Thump.
What? Your name's Thump. Okay.
Thump.
Oh, okay, Thump. Got it.
No, Thump.
What that mean?
My name.
Yeah, I got that. You're
No,
Thump.
but you called me Thump.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have pronounced it better.
Who are you?
I'm Toad.
Hi, Toad.
Yeah, hi. You got these big mushrooms growing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty new.
I figured out how to grow them. They're great.
Really?
Yeah, they grow so fast.
Yeah, you can live on those suckers. You eat them?
They're good to eat. They make great tea. They've got properties that Cedric uses for potions and teas and things. It's really great. You should.
Yeah.
Should I grill some for you?
No, that's okay. I'm busy. We just ate, but I'm gonna look real close at this guy. Does this guy have mushrooms growing out his ears or anything?
No,
Yeah.
he's perfectly normal. I don't know why you would suspect any such.
26 perception.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He does have some yellow spore-stained hands. You notice?
Oh.
Yeah.
You see those ones out at the little island where this the stone is, the altar?
Yeah, I didn't really want them growing there. And he touches his hand, leaving to his face, leaving 3 yellow dots
Yeah.
of spores. They're a little hard to contain, but they're so good, and it's a potential endless source of food.
Yeah.
They're
Did they
great?
just like real new, like just came up this last week and you figured it out?
Yeah, it's been a couple months. I've been tending them and changing them in little ways, but they're so good.
Oh.
Let me cook one for you. And he goes over towards the.
You know, we got some friends inside. Maybe we should get them. But
He starts
okay.
walking this way.
Couple months. Okay, you can go back to the others.
Sure.
Toad, what do we do?
We don't eat them, but
They're
shoot.
for sure bad, right? Why don't they think it's bad?
That's the funny part, isn't it? Well, how do we know they're bad? Only because of that crab.
Yeah, maybe they're fine. Maybe they're super good.
You know, he changed the subject so quick, though. I wonder.
Do you want me to get everyone's attention really loudly?
Oh, let's just
before you do, let's get the others caught up. So Banda, Varen, and JDR are still inside. You've been given more tea. JDR, you start to feel like you're out of sync in a way. You can sort of start anticipating what people are going to say before they say it.
Is this before or after I finish the second cup?
After you finish the second cup. And Cedric meets your gaze and goes, yeah.
Whoa.
Some good shit.
You anticipated
Wow.
that you would say that. Then he said it.
Wow, that is. So, what's happening up here?
You feel fine. Like you don't feel intoxicated in any way. This is sort of like the Moonblossom tea in the sense that it aids in divination. But you can actually sort of anticipate what's about to happen. You're not hallucinating. You're not intoxicated. This is a magical effect of some kind.
Like,
And it
yeah.
only lasts for about a minute, and then it passes. But for about a minute of conversation, you have this really strange sense that you can anticipate what's about to be said.
Wow.
And correctly, accurately.
I mean, this is truly something else, Cedric. Great stuff you have here.
Mm. It is powerful tea. Just think what poor Lady Ianara Salaval is going to experience at her garden party.
She's missing out.
Well, listen, I don't know where that wizard went, but I think I should supply her the tea a fourth time. Don't you?
I agree.
While these conversations are going on,
Mhm.
may I have been spending this time to investigate this tea alchemically?
Yes.
Okay. Just quietly in the corner, taking 10 minutes to identify this tea.
Yep. Okay.
What am I
And
Varen.
Crafting. That is a crafting roll.
Yeah, Varen, I was going to say that while they're locked in on each other, would this strike Varen as something that's magically or not magically augmented obsession of sorts, or anything?
There are
And-
lots of weird things going on. I don't know if you'd necessarily hone in on any particular one, and you're not experiencing what JDR is experiencing per se. But it's up to you what you conclude and how much of what is being described to other players you're picking up on. At this point, it's up to you.
Understood.
Banda, there are multiple effects in this tea that you're able to determine exist, but you can't quite determine what all of them are. You guess that it's invigorating, and you guess that it has some small amount of moonflower blossom in it. But other than that, you don't get much.
Interesting.
Briala and Toad, you are outside. You watch this druid walk away, and you may have called for the others, but they seem to be absorbed in something still inside.
I think that Varen is going to take the time and excuse themselves, saying, I'm going to see about my companions for a moment. And is going to go out and try to find them.
I hear your steps. I run up to you.
I'm not sure you do. Let's get perception and survival rolls from both of you.
You betcha.
Oh, okay, understood. So perception and survival. Good to know. So that's survival. Oh no. Perception.
Let's see.
Just
Perception.
one of them needs to be high enough.
26 will have
perception.
to do me.
Yeah, so you both get high enough perception checks that you're able to find each other in the mists.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
I had an idea.
Bren, they're grilling up mushrooms for us right now.
You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of somebody who's real into a drug, and that's all they can think about, and they want everybody else to get the same high with them. But I wonder if maybe they're addicted or something.
That was my thought as well. Yeah. I'm not entirely certain. What if the addiction or anything like that is brought on by the mushrooms, or just how good they taste?
Yeah, I've been addicted to fried bacon before. It tastes good.
I don't think bacon counts as an addiction.
Oh. Well, look at these mushrooms, Varen. Look at them.
Yeah. Varen is going to look at these mushrooms. Are they the same as the ones that Varen looked at previously, or is there...
You haven't rolled on these ones yet, so let's have you roll a nature check on this one as your example.
Yeah, let's... Oh dear. Alright. 14. I think that Varen is just going to pull out the rapier and stab one of these mushrooms.
Shit.
I step back.
Okay. You take a mighty lunge and you stab deep into the mushroom. And just as you do, as you penetrate and a small liquid drop oozes out, nothing else happens.
Oh, now it's on your poker.
Just like a small drop of liquid comes out of the stalk of the mushroom.
And nothing else happens. Toad wanders off. I will reveal the next building that you see.
This must be Dump's place.
Varen's not going to be that chaotic yet. They're not going to start a fire. Okay, no, we're not doing that yet.
There.
Okay, there's a house over here. Oh, you know, this is strange. Maybe we should go down.
You see there's a fire.
Yep. Oh, there he is, roasting mushrooms.
Right there.
Okay. You know, thanks for the offer, Tump, but I'm not gonna eat no mushrooms.
It's good though.
Yeah, that's okay. I never did like mushrooms, and these ones kind of freak me out. You know, they're kind of big, and I've never seen them before.
Well, I mean, that makes it so there's more.
Actually, I think that these mushrooms taste quite terrible.
Do you?
They're the worst thing I've ever tasted, actually.
You haven't tasted them.
Oh, but I did. I had a sip of the tea earlier. And it's just absolutely disgusting, vile.
Oh, yep, pretty terrible.
Oh.
In fact, it's just horrid.
I really like them.
Oh,
We can tell.
Anyways, he takes a big slab of thick mushroom gill off the fire and carves it up on a plank he's got on the ground, and he takes a piece and he starts munching on it. It does actually smell really good.
yep.
I mean,
So-
roast mushrooms. It's hard to go wrong.
So they're not like aggressively protective of the mushrooms if you insult them. That's good to know.
Do you have any thoughts on the crabs or the, maybe give them a quick rundown
Oh,
on
yeah,
like
watch out for the
companions have been
crab.
killed?
Watch out for the crab. There's a big crab.
How big is the crab?
It's like 4 feet across. It'll give you a good nip.
When was the last time you left this island?
Months ago.
Oh,
Can you
Yeah, you
take
gotta
that
watch out
boat?
for the crab.
Take this boat, and I want you to go out, I think 30 feet.
I'm eating
just-
crab. I'm eating mushroom.
You can eat it on the way. That's the cool part about it. It's versatile. You'll find a 12-foot crab waiting that has sunk boats, killed people, and the I mean, there's there's a leg somewhere inside your house right now.
Are you all right?
no, she's telling the truth.
There's a leg inside my house. There's a 12-foot wide crab.
Yep.
If you don't believe us, why don't you call out and say it?
Hang on 1 second. And he walks off this way.
Perfect.
Which
And he
you walk
goes
off?
into the stalk of the
Oh,
closest giant
Oh.
mushroom.
Oh,
And he looks around for a leg.
no, not that house, you daft fool.
the mushrooms are okay. We're learning things today.
Cedric's house.
He's looking around. He looks at it. He's like, "You're daft."
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I think we just need to botch everything here. I think we just gotta go. I'll take a quick look into this greenhouse before I'm like,
Okay.
should I just call everybody? Should we just leave? I don't know
Okay.
if this is worth it.
Okay,
Kind of.
now I think now is the point where Varen's just going to kind of tip the cooking fire onto the mushrooms,
Okay.
like
Oh.
onto the larger ones.
Oh, can you reveal what's over where Toad is, just so I
Yep.
can have some?
How about that?
Great.
Yeah, wonderful.
What's going on in here?
Yeah, you jump the low wall,
You bet.
and you don't need to roll for that.
There's a
And
person in there.
There's a female elf druid in there, tending to some cabbages, and looks over at you when you jump the wall. And she's, oh, visitors.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Hello.
Hi.
Seems pretty
can I help
normal
you?
in here. Toad.
Yeah, I see. That must be Chandra.
Can I help you? Are you looking for someone?
You betcha. Well, how do you feel about the mushrooms all over this place?
Oh, has Fump been talking to your ear off about his mushrooms?
Yeah.
There's something wrong with the mushrooms. There's something really, really bad about the mushrooms. Have you seen the size of the crab?
Have I seen... What? Okay,
12
so...
feet? The crab that's supposed to be 3-4 feet? And now, like, Brialla's just, like, slowly becoming more unhinged. Like, the crab, it's grown. There's mushrooms
Okay,
coming out
slow
of it
down.
now.
It's going to be all right. Okay, one thing at a time. Yes, there's a big crab.
12 feet. It
Yep.
attacked people. Us.
Yep. Smashed a boat.
Really?
Yep. It's
So-
got mushrooms growing out of it. It's got some kind of fungus infection.
Try to increase her disposition. Let's get a diplomacy attempt.
Oh shit! I should have shut up.
Oh dear.
Toad, can you move yourself over the fence as well?
Yep.
Diplomacy.
I was
I'm so
talking
good
over
at.
the fence.
Baron
like-
is setting cooked mushrooms on the actual fire.
Oh yeah, no, Varen is trying to set the big mushrooms on fire right now. That's
Oh,
what
I
we're
see.
doing. Oh yeah.
17?
Okay. And Toad?
Yeah, I have a
But
good
not a nat
impression.
one.
I made a good
No, that's
impression.
a -1.
Right.
It's a 1, 2.
So,
Fantastic.
okay.
So you think you're making some headway, and then Toad erodes that a little bit, and
Toad reads the room.
she says, "All right, what are your names?"
Brialla Sparkbird.
Toad.
Hello, Brianna. Hello, Toad. My name is Chandra Pessel.
Yeah.
And I think you're very excited. But why don't we go look at this crab of yours?
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
You
Great.
can take my boat,
We got some friends inside. Maybe.
Great.
and we can put your mind at ease. The crab is harmless.
Great, let's go take a look at it.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll show you.
Yeah, no, that's
Hey,
fine.
where's Varen?
Just give me a second.
In the
And
same tone
she
of
washes her
where's
hands in
Barry?
a bucket just because she's got dirt on her hands from gardening, and you can see that she's somewhat fastidious. So you have to wait a moment while she's doing that.
Is there
And,
anything
and
weird in
about
this place?
then, you hear sounds of combat.
Oh shit. Hey, before the combat happens, Toad says to Brialla, maybe she's the only one on the island that hasn't, smoked the magic weed, the mushrooms. Maybe she's the only one. She might be sane because she's not resisting you so much, it seems like.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe
Oh,
so.
what's that sound?
So, Varen, the
Mhm.
moment you try to set fire to one of the mushrooms, Thump charges at you with a quarterstaff. And we're going to roll initiative, just the two of you. Actually, we'll put everyone on kid to join you.
Absolutely wonderful. Oh gosh. Once you have the initiative order out.
Second to get that set up. Oops.
Oh yeah, it's gonna you're gonna have to clear it, unfortunately.
Yeah. Working on it.
There we go. And now roll again. So the original roll was a 19, so if this is higher or lower, it's just a 19. Yeah. Go up. Oh dear.
Is an
Oh,
accident,
wonderful.
Thump.
Wonderful. This is-
All right. You are before Thump. He comes charging clumsily at you.
All right. And he seems mad that I've tried to set fire to one of the mushrooms, correct?
Furious.
Absolutely furious. That's very good to know. And oh,
Were you
gosh.
there when he explained that he had developed them? I don't think
Yeah.
you were.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe you were.
Buren was no. So that's good to know. In that case, I think that Varen is just going to. Okay, so divine disharmony, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from your collection of religious trinkets, you pull out like opposing divine objects. essentially the idea of it is to do something that is, or to present something that is despicable or like the antithesis of the person that it is. Would I potentially be able to flavor that as trying to burn the mushrooms that he had developed rather than the religious iconography, or I can just go with religious if we are doing
No,
that?
these are not
Mhm.
anything like that.
Understood. In that case, I believe that Varen is just going to go for the diplomacy side of it, not going to attack and is going to say, I was just experimenting. You said that they tasted well grilled, and I was thinking about potentially changing my mind about this. Completely lying, so
Yep.
probably more deception than diplomacy. There.
Okay. So he stops short of hitting you. We can go back out of initiative.
Wonderful.
He stops short. You don't necessarily get the sense that he believes you, or perhaps cares as to your reasoning, but he goes into a lengthy exposition about how much time he's invested in tending to and caring for these mushrooms, developing this specific strain of mushroom using knowledge taught to him by other members of the circle and his own parents, who are now deceased. And he goes on and on. Meanwhile, the mushroom is growing visibly as he's talking about how hard it is to grow them. But he seems legitimately upset that you've attacked his crop, and he speaks at length about that.
And out of curiosity, Fump, you said that you developed this a couple of months ago. Was there any particular turning point, any particular thing that happened that gave you a breakthrough in developing these very, very special to you mushrooms?
Also make a perception check.
Oh, wonderful. Absolutely. I would love to. $22.
Yeah. You notice that the white speckled mushrooms and the black speckled mushrooms are different kinds of mushrooms.
Oh, no.
But they're both growing quickly and rapidly. But in answer to your question, he says, it's just a lot of hard work and skill and knowledge. No particular turning point. I just finally had a turning point. Not making a lot of sense.
Fascinating. And for the
But he's still upset that he gets back into his monologue. We're going to leave you there because it's quite a monologue.
worries.
We want to make sure that those who are inside the house. There's a bit of commotion outside at this point, enough that some raised voices that do carry through the mist. So Jadior and Banda, and in fact, Cedric also seems to notice that, and he steps outside. Do you follow him?
Yeah, I do. I think we were just having pleasant conversation up until this point.
All right. So it doesn't take long for everyone, assuming Briala and Toad go with Chandra.
Yeah.
Yep. Gotta take her out to see.
So only Varen and Fump are left behind.
Perfectly fine.
But Cedric comes out and asks what's going on, and a lot of you end up there together, and
Actually,
we're
gonna
gonna
take a quick look around the house. So go ahead with that.
Everyone
you
leaves. Last person
absolutely
out.
can. No one is paying attention to you, Banda.
Oh man, what a dream.
So, what with one thing and another, I think everyone except Banda gets on the boat. At least you have the
I think,
opportunity
yeah.
to.
Even
Yeah.
Varen?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Even Varen? And Thump?
Fump does not go. Varen has the opportunity to distance themselves from that conversation if they wish.
Yeah, Varen will, but not before they attempt a nature check on the black speckled mushrooms as well, because we have previously filled with the white speckled ones, and we're going to try again.
I don't think anyone's rolled successfully on the white speckled mushrooms.
Oh, in that case, I will try on those as well.
The only ones that have been the subject of the success are the other ones.
Yeah. So, 18 on the white speckled, 13 on the black speckled, and then we'll distance from the conversation.
Can I
you
do an
also
aid
invite
roll?
others to engage in the same investigation you're going on, but I think Banda's probably the best at it from memory, and is insight.
I'll circle back around to it once I poke around indoors and it's quieted down a bit out there.
It's 10 minutes of conversation, 10 minutes combined with 10 minutes of getting the boat ready for launch, untying it, and so on. So you have time to do that. You can get the nature checks, and anyone who wants to can. And then we'll see where we're at.
Oh dear.
Excellent. That's good.
Wow, we are.
That's interesting.
Yep.
I add nothing to nature.
Okay. That's wonderful.
I add
That's a
nothing
lot
to
of
nature.
really fantastic rolling there, everybody.
Oh,
Thanks
wow.
for sharing that with me. I appreciate that moment very much. They're mushrooms.
I think it's at this stage when I'm going to bring up my dubious knowledge skill feat. Whenever I fail a recall knowledge check using any skill, I learn the correct answer and an erroneous answer.
Okay.
As long as it's not a critical failure.
Huh.
So, what Varen learns is that these are indeed 3 distinct species of mushroom. You also learn that they're all from the same original strain, and that they're all corrupted.
I see. Wonderful. Moving on.
Yeah. So you guys, we're not going to move the tokens. You eventually sail with 2 druids. Thump stays behind, to the remains of the crab. And as soon as you part the mist and you can see the crab floating on the surface, still steaming, the druids react with shock and horror at the size of this thing. And Cedric says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I did you a disservice by disbelieving you. I am, wow." And they go right up to it, and he starts inspecting it, and they each make their own recall knowledge checks and their own investigations.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And they nod knowingly. Yes.
What did you find out?
Mhm.
You've lived here all your life. I mean, what is it?
GM brain glitch. I don't know what they think about this. But they start talking back and forth. They're like, yes. Yeah, that's got to be it. And they persuade, yeah. So I believe that this crab has been ensorcelled by some fey magic.
The mushrooms poking out of it?
This is all Lord Valthorn's doing. He has attempted to cut us off from the outside world by planting an ensorcelled crab here to kill anyone who comes or goes.
Is it the mushrooms growing out of it? They're actively growing out of it right now.
A side effect, perhaps, of the magic.
They look just like the ones at the
Lord
house.
Valthorn, have you you should read the note he sent, says Cedric. He has it out for us. This is absolutely Lord Valthorn's doing.
I just kind
So
Down with Valthorn!
of.
I believe that it would be fair to say that even though we don't know what's going on with these mushrooms, I think that it's safe to say that they're connected and harmful.
All right,
I believe
we're gonna pull out of Roll20 because the rest of this you've explored the map, and the rest of this is going to be dialogue. So let's
Wonderful.
go out of Roll20. You can use it again for any rolls you want to make, but what I'm going to suggest is that you go back to their dock, unless you want to immediately leave the place. They're clearly engaged in discussion. So yeah, if you're taking the opportunity to get off the boat where the crab is, and or ask them to drop you off on the bounds of the lake and heading out of Dodge, that's fine. But otherwise, they're going to suggest that you come with them, and they try to fulfill some of your requests. So they take you back into Cedric's house. Sorry, go ahead, Banda.
I was just gonna say, I was thumbs up of, oh yeah, I definitely want to get the stuff that was sent here for. But the other thing, in poking around the house, what, if anything, would be turned up that seems out of place?
Roll up. I want you to search the house. So you have 10 minutes to do it. That is a long time. Are you trying to be careful to conceal the fact that you're searching, or are you doing a full toss?
Nah, I'm being very careful. If I pick something up, I put it back where I found it.
Okay. Let me know your result, because I'm away from Roll20 for a moment.
Sorry, I scrolled too far on my page. I'm like, what? Where's the button? It's right here.
The button eluding you is part of the curse of this island, I'm sure.
Ooh.
20.
20.
Okay, nice. So there is nothing out of place here. There are a variety of different ingredients for teas and potions. You find a trove of minor magic items that are on a table spread out. Some of them are incomplete. That's of interest. You find other items of personal interest, books and diaries and things of that sort, but you don't find anything out of place at all. Nothing suspicious that catches your sight.
Okay. May I nick some of the components that were used to make that tea?
You may, in fact, do so, yes.
Okay. Do I need to roll anything for that?
You do not. You just take an assortment.
Just a little pinch.
Yeah, a pinch of each. That's fine. You can get like 2 tea bags worth of every one of the ingredients, and it wouldn't make a big dent in his supply and would probably not be noticeable. All right, so you put that through. The rest of you come back. He provides a bundle of trinkets to Banda. Most of what you discovered on that table, other than the ones that are incomplete, he provides you in exchange for the gold that Kalion provided you. He pens a letter to Commander Beryl Morthan and provides that to Toad, and asks Toad to please express his gratitude to the commander, for without having sent you in particular, they may not have realized that there was a threat that prevented people from coming or going. But to let them know that everyone appears to be fine of the 3 druids of the 6 druid circle who are on the island, and he has to assume that the other 3 are off performing missions and not inside a crab. You may remain skeptical. The circle may be a triangle now.
Yeah.
He provides some moon blossom tea.
Real?
Varen.
Wonderful.
It's a small amount, but he says, please remind the Magister to provide payment. I'm providing these on trust at this time.
All right. I will be sure to do so.
And he provides Briala with another large satchel of tea. Sorry, not a sachet, like a big bundle of tea sufficient for the ladies' party. And
yeah, they'll get their tea.
absolutely. And he takes back the waterlogged parcel if you'll let him, just to see if he can salvage any of it, which is probably impossible.
No, I'll tell him. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. Don't Don't
Well,
worry.
he's asking for this waterlogged version.
Do you really want this? This is kind of gross. I don't think you want this. Let me hold on to it. I'll take care of it for you.
Roll a diplomacy check to see if you.
Come on. Burn, baby, burn.
Tell me the result.
Come on. 14.
All right. The satchel's mine.
Sure, yeah. I'll empty out the old tea
Yeah.
and give him the satchel.
He doesn't pack the new tea in it either because it's sopping wet still, and probably ruined. And he
Fancy
gives you the
label
handwritten note that
difference.
you asked for, JDR. The handwritten response. And then he says, "Is there anything else I can do for you? I have plans that need to come to fruition." And the lady nods and says, "A proper response to Lord Valthorn isn't in writing."
But I wonder, I got a question for you. If like you said, Valthorn made that crab all sick with fungus, don't you think maybe these other mushrooms might be part of his bad magic? Could have come from that too? Same kind of thing, you know.
Sandra speaks quite knowledgeably on the subject, and she says, "I didn't see really much sign of fungal infestation on the crab. What I saw was signs of arcane enhancement." No, I don't see a problem with Bump's experiments. The potential there is quite great in terms of the ability to feed many with the product of his new fungal strains.
Yeah. Well, they're growing so fast, you're not going to have much of an island left pretty soon.
Well, we have ways to control that. I think we'll harvest them, and it'll give us a new source of revenue, I hope.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm quite a talented gardener. I think we can manage this.
Okay. Well, that seems to be about it, and maybe we could take your boat back.
Well, I'll keep the boat, but I don't mind giving you a ride across.
Okay, good.
Would anyone else want to do anything else on this island before leaving the triangle of the green sickle?
Yes. I think JDR will leave. Well, I'll be sure to visit you all again, and if you, for any reason, want to contact me, you can find me here. And I'll leave, like, contact information.
Sure, yeah. Okay.
Toad just wants to walk the perimeter of the island and
Yeah.
just see if he notices anything that he didn't notice before. Nope.
You can roll a perception. It's still quite misty and things are moving about. You do see the weasel bound past once more. Tell me what you get.
12.
Yeah, no, there are some lovely trees and some majestic mushrooms. That seems to be most. Oh, you do find a hammock amongst the trees where one of the druids appears to sleep, and a couple other signs of recent encampment by druids. Most of them don't seem to have permanent structures here, if there were indeed 6 druids living on the island recently.
How long ago did the other 3 druids go on whenever they went?
At different times over the last month.
See. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, maybe we should go.
Okay. Anyone else?
What do I roll for, not sense motive specifically, but like in a, because this has just been a very baffling set of information and conversations this entire time. Like,
I think it's really either I think it's diplomacy. I think what you're rolling is trying to put it together to best interpret how to affect and influence these people. So let's do it as a challenge. As a collective, you have to get 3 successes before you get 2 failures.
So we're all doing this?
Everyone's You can choose the order in which you roll, and you need 3 successes before you get 2 failures.
And this is perceive.
This is
No, it's
diplomacy.
diplomacy.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I'm
if I-
not trying to convince them of anything. I want to be clear. I just want to know what the heck is going on as far as.
In a sense, you're trying to persuade them to give you enough information that
Okay.
you can put it together.
Okay.
So you're trying to keep the conversation going along paths that you want to take the conversation down, rather than clearly
Instead
they
of
have their
letting
own
them-
ideas and they're hard to keep focused.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay.
you as a group get to decide the order in which you roll,
Oh.
and we need to get 3 successes before we get 3 failures.
Well, we got 2 14s on the map.
Yep.
I don't know
Right.
if that's.
I didn't realize that was the. I should have gone last if we have to.
I'm okay with taking Toad's last. As I
Okay.
said, you get to choose the order of it.
Okay.
All right. I
don't
feel
mind
like
being
Varen
first.
should go next.
All right, if that's what we're doing.
15.
Hey, all right.
I'm not trained in diplomacy. However, I do have a +4 in charisma, so
Hmm.
Yeah. I have neither
Okay.
of those things.
I'm trained in diplomacy.
Everybody's gone except 22.
hey,
Love to see it.
wonderful, wonderful.
So we
Great.
got
Finish us off.
1 more roll.
Ah!
Yeah,
How
I'm
else would-
also not.
How
Trained in
else would you
diplomacy.
get that information? This is a chance for you to remember some of the things that were described and figure out another way to get the information about what these people are thinking other than talking to them.
I feel like I want to really put together the corruption angle, but unfortunately that tends to be more of a magical and like, dare I say, occulty sort of thing, and that's not
Hmm.
really something I'm trained in.
Varen is trained in occult stuff. If there's something there, then Varen would definitely attempt to do something with that. But that would be up to the game runner, I think.
Is there religion?
I'll let you roll. I'll let you not. Religion's not the right one. Occultism, I'll let you have a roll.
Or
But it's more a matter of trying to recall what was discovered.
would it potentially be like esoteric lore or just straight occultism? Because I can do either.
Everyone made nature rolls and flubbed them. The
Yeah.
diplomacy rolls failed. It's
I
not
have
so much a roll.
medicine. I have survival.
Yeah. No,
I
sometimes
don't
you
think
just need to let the thing
survival-
not be discovered, and
Yeah.
everyone gets
Yeah.
frustrated.
Is that
Yeah.
would an Arcana check potentially work? Looking at it from a magic angle rather than the nature, like the magical effects it's having on people, or like looking at
Rather-
the
at least the
magical
crab.
history.
Yeah, I'd allow occult, primal, or arcane.
What about a straight
I-
wisdom?
I'll do occult just out of curiosity. 16
Ooh.
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
on Arcana. Hell yeah.
All right.
Solid.
Had to get it eventually.
Is this one of those situations where we're going along, we've left this place, we are well on our way back, and then it's
Walking
like
back.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So
No!
you
Oh!
are already on the way back.
having our discussions about what
And
was
each
just
of you,
happening
you're
there.
trying to figure out what's going on, even as you're gone. And what you realize, Briala, is that those mushrooms, each of those mushrooms was corrupted or not corrupted is the wrong word, was changed in a different way.
Mhm.
They all grew quickly, and they all had something else about them. But it's only the ones that the sample you have that were actually somewhat malignant or hostile in nature. And as you're studying them more, you can see that they start to dissolve away at the glass tube that they were collected in.
Ooh.
There's something more about those. The tea that you've got with the mushrooms, they don't have these same sinister qualities. They have psychoactive. They don't have psychoactive effects either. They have this divination enhancement effect. You guys didn't spend a lot of time looking at the black speckled giant ones. The only ones you really interacted with were the ones that were in the T, which was the white speckled one, and the ones that you took a sample of on the little island, which appears to be the ones that none of the druids were aware of.
On their sacred protection, like
There was something with those that was different, and the only reason you realize that is because you're looking at the sample, trying to figure things out, and you can see that it's working some kind of corrupting influence on even the glass that's trying to contain them. If it's a bit of wax seal, it's eating away at that wax seal.
This is the one
Like
that
that.
did the yellow spores all over her?
Correct.
Him?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, Banda, can you make a Constitution save?
Absolutely. All attempts to scrub it off were still met with
You have a huge reduction in the
Constitution
DC.
or Fortitude.
Fortitude.
magically. Yeah, I'll vocalize everything and be like, should we go back to that island and maybe burn
Yikes.
that stuff off?
I wouldn't be
9.
opposed. I mean,
A 9.
Banda immediately.
That is a
We must
9,
never
yeah.
harm them. That's kind of weird.
Sorry, what'd you get?
a 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
As you were.
Yep, as you were.
All right. Well,
You go back?
yeah.
Someone said that. I don't.
Yeah,
Oh, you-
maybe
back to the
I
island?
asked the group, should we burn the gross malignant mushrooms? They can't see us in the fog anyway, you know what I mean? I'm
Oh.
sure
I
they
mean,
would
I
be.
already tried. He got quite testy.
Well, not the yellow ones, the green ones, the ones on the little
Hmm.
island.
Could.
I don't see why not. Come on. Let's
All right.
a little arson.
It's gonna
All right.
make
So
sound.
surreptitiously, you walk half a day back again,
Oh,
sneak through the duckweed filled waters of the lake, pre-prepared with tinder and dry brush,
In oil, maybe.
maybe
And
some oil.
Something.
You pack it around these mushrooms as gently as you can so as not to disturb them. Do you keep the sample in the vial?
Unless I was able to figure out what its effect is, there's no reason to destroy it. Well,
It
I
is
do
trying
have to
to
move
escape
it.
the vial, it seems.
just gotta get a bigger vial.
It seems evasive and parasitic.
it
Or
does.
invasive and parasitic.
I'm going to do one last thing. Just count it as a downtime, the half day back, investigating the properties of that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah,
17.
and then
All right.
sure, gonna chuck it. I'll get
Yeah.
a new
So on the
vial.
way back, you can make another fortitude save.
Cool.
Oh,
Yikes.
Hey.
Okay,
Not so bad.
That's great.
sure.
21's great. You should feel happy and proud about a 21. All right. So your investigation reveals that this thing is quite dangerous. It's aggressively spreading. It'll grow quickly, and it seems to have, even as the mushrooms seem to try to close up and resist being touched, these spores are actively trying to escape. You cannot determine the mechanism. That said, with some experiments carefully done, you think that these spores could be useful if they might enhance someone's strength and toughness, as with the crab.
I will put that on back
Mm.
burner.
It won't do much for your facial complexion, given that how bumpy and obviously damaged the crab was.
Yeah.
You could expect that your charisma might be adversely affected.
So you're saying somebody that doesn't care about what they look like might
Mhm.
benefit a lot.
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm. Okay.
I'm also going to make an assumption leap that it probably damages your wisdom a little bit, because that crab made no sense in any of its activities.
Crabs are not smart anyways.
They aren't, but
If you put a boat, a tiny little plastic boat in front of a tiny little crab, it's going to attack the boat. But yeah, fair enough. Certainly wasn't making it smarter, just bigger and tougher. All right. So you guys set fire to this their sacred island where their sacred plinth is, and Brian, is that my understanding?
Put some graffiti on the sacred stone.
What's this plinth
right
made
now.
out of?
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Sorry, what's that?
What's the plinth made out of?
Stone, like looks like just a rough gray granite.
Sorry, can I have helped? Can I have helped the party prepare to do this? But I don't want to be part of it since I'm trying to build a good relations.
yeah.
With
Give me
this
some
circle of
alcohol.
druids.
And the
Let me
other
get a
thought,
Molotov.
I do not want to
So-
be present for this.
What are the
I-
chances you're not going to be tarred with the same brush anyways, though, if it comes to it?
If
Right?
they-
Like, you all travel together. If someone puts arson on their sacred grove, the fact that you say you weren't there may or may not help.
I just need enough of a I just need the
Plausible
benefit of the
deniability.
doubt.
Consider.
I need plausible deniability, benefit of the doubt. I just need to be able to be like,
JDR give
I
us
was
like
there.
an alcohol miniature and then just walk himself all the way back
Yeah,
to.
you can absolutely do that.
I have telekinetic hand. We could, try to boop, and move them somewhere else.
You're not wrong, though, in terms of the plan. They are not going to notice this until it's fully ablaze because they can't see through the mist either.
Which is also concerning, considering it's your mist. In theory, shouldn't
Well,
you
you
be
don't.
aware
You
of
never
things
actually
that-
established that.
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
mist is something that I've also been concerned about. And they also avoided questions about the mist.
Yeah.
I just assumed it was their ritual that did it. Yeah.
Well,
Thanks.
let's I'll cast Water Walk on whoever starts the fire so they can run out of Dodge as fast as possible. And
There are no
we hit the
rolls
road.
required. There is no special. Sometimes a good plan is a good plan, although whether the result is good or not, only the future will tell. But you successfully set their sacred sacrificial grove and their sacred area ablaze, destroying all of the mushrooms there, and who knows what else. But do you stick around to see the consequences?
No.
The plinth is safe.
The water walk, whoever carried the torch runs back, and you.
I'm sorry. I know what the plan was. We take a
I-
moment to duck into the duckweed and observe.
Let's roll a stealth roll.
Where's Bonda? Where'd Bonda go? Here we are on the shore, getting ready to leave, and Bonda stayed behind.
26.
Duckweed makes for good cover, and there are a couple of rocks poking up through the water, so you can be close to that. Where
Just
you're,
use it to read debris. That's fine.
yeah. No one's where their tokens are. That's fine. But what with one thing and another, you see the three druids come rushing out, and they try to douse the blaze, but these mushrooms must be filled with oil because they go up like flares,
Wow.
and the whole island is scorched. You actually see the one standing stone get so hot that it cracks and it into the water.
If that was there for a magical protection or shield or
The
something.
mists fade.
They can fix that. That's easy. They have rituals. Good thing we're all the way back. Far away.
By the time they put the water out, or the fire out with water, it's too late, and they just look profoundly sad. Anyways, you go back and rejoin the others, and they're already well on their way, hustling back to town.
And on that note,
On that note, we're not going to have time to roleplay all the encounters with the patrons, but it is worth saying that Lady Celaval is thrilled to have the tea for her tea party. Which satchel do you give her?
I think I give her the old one, the waterlogged one.
Okay. She does not seem to inspect it at all.
Oh my God.
It is her satchel. It is her tea.
Toad, Commander Vero, is thrilled at your report that his friends are safe for the most
Well,
part.
3 of them anyway. I
Sorry?
don't know. Places up. 3 of them may be safe, but anyway, I don't know. There's got some poison on that place, so
But Cedric's alive?
yeah, Cedric's fine.
He'll know what to do. He's very knowledgeable.
Okay.
Thank you, friend. And let's do Serthal. You show up with a big load of trinkets that he paid for, and he expresses his deep appreciation for your assistance, and tells Banda that he may call on Banda again.
Just maybe find another source of these. Something
Oh.
fishy's going on.
Should I investigate?
If you do, look at points south, I think.
All right. Are you saying that I should go and check on the order?
Huh?
Are you saying I should
Druids?
go check on these druids?
Only if you think you can get something out of them. They're
Right.
just a bit screwy.
I mean, they're druids, but
Even more so than a usual druid.
all right, I can take a suggestion. Thank you, Banda. Lord, sorry, let's do the Magister. You show up with some moon blossom tea, and he says, "Oh, were you gone? I
You sent me to go out and to see the druids.
did I?
Yes,
Oh.
yes, you did. And there's I do have to say there was. So here's this moon blossom tea for you.
Oh,
Though
moon
I do have to say there was the issue of payment. I did pay out of pocket for this tea, and I was told that I would be reimbursed for it.
Oh,
by
how much?
the-
How much did you pay?
Oh, it was 100 gold pieces. Not much.
He gives you 100 gold pieces.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, you snake.
JDR,
Mm-hmm.
Lord Valthorn, what do you tell him?
I'm not particularly pleased with Valthorn.
No.
I bring the letter to him. I put it on the table. Valthorn, we've done
Yes.
some good work together.
Yes.
That being said, please don't send me for any intimidation tactics you might be up to.
It's a matter of legal right. Their isle is within my ancestral lands, and they refuse to turn it over. So this was nothing other than an offer to purchase the land, which I already own. I was being exceedingly generous.
Listen, as far as this druid, do you think I can stand up against 3 experienced druids?
I didn't send you to fight. But I think maybe you could. Have I misjudged you?
I think you've misjudged them.
We'll see.
Okay. I'm gonna let that matter rest. Please hire somebody else if you want to ever so kindly encourage druids to leave the land that they are currently sitting on.
Noted. I trusted you with this mission. You fulfilled the mission. I'm not upset, but I don't like being told no. If I ask you to take on a job, I expect you to do your best to fulfill it. And if I can't offer you a job because you're setting limits on that based on your own principles, that's inconvenient.
Well, I'm sorry to displease you.
You'll change your mind. And he is done. Do you think you hear from him again?
Do I think I hear from him again? I'm not sure. Because if I do sort of keep contact with the druids, it sort of puts me on a side, doesn't it?
It really does.
So,
And I'm not discouraging that. Valthorn's absolutely malevolent.
yeah. I don't think he does contact me again.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
I don't know that that's necessarily a bad thing.
Mhm.
All right. That's enough for Prelude 1. We've covered combat with seafood. We've covered interactions with some druids who really should be more secluded perhaps than they are, and some patrons who are not benevolent, most of them, and some who are. Let's see where that takes us in Prelude 2. Thank you, everyone. That's it for Prelude 1, Session 2.
Oh, thank you.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Bye.